All right, welcome on back. We are going to keep going on our checklist run. So, made a couple of changes to the display here. I'm hoping it's better. Hoping the audio is just a little bit better as well. So, I made the zoom just a little bit bigger on the screen so that it's more legible. I realized that the print was so small it's probably a bit of a pain in the butt for you guys to see it. So we fixed that. And so our first step is to head to the Market Arena. So we're going to do that. And then we'll get started on this list. There we go. So we're going to grab this Grace and then meet Gostoc, the thieving NPC. And as we work our way through the castle here, he is going to be stealing some of our runes whenever we die.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
So we're gonna use the main gate.
Fair enough.
But we're not actually going to use the main gate. What we're going to do is...
if you must go through the gates, I'll signal it, of course. I'd
advise against it. So.
The gates! Open the gates!
Did I light this? Oh, I did. Doesn't say to grab these items, so maybe we won't. So we'll head this way. We've got a Grace to grab. We are going to try and speed this up a little bit so that it isn't too drawn out. I don't want these videos to be boring or anything, but I want it to be a thorough playthrough. And obviously I'm also looking forward to getting the DLC done to the degree this thing can provide. So, all right, so we're gonna light this Grace, and then it did say to head up here and go in the building, and then Gostoc actually moves to a new location. No, you don't get to call your friends. Ow. Alright, let's back up a little bit here. Heal. 1. And backstab? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we go in this building, this is a trap, by the way. Want to see? Oh. I didn't trigger the trap. Very cool. So we'll kill these two dudes. These guys have no poise. So now we should be able to head back here, and Gostoc should be hanging out. You see him on the ledge just right above my head there. So let's go talk to him and see what he has to say. Now, I don't think we can go this way, so let's see if we can sneak through here without bothering the birds. Now, I wrote that it's 100% of the game, and that's not quite true, because there are some items that we're going to leave behind, because I don't really know where they all are and how important they are, but as we move forward, if we need some of the items, we'll just backtrack.
Oh, you! Oh, great. I'm glad you're here. Just a small reward. I was saving it for you. Please, it's all yours. Good, now let's be on our way, shall we? Wouldn't want the guards to spot you. Hop along, will you? What'll happen if the guards catch you strutting about? Hop along, will you? What'll happen?
There we go. Alright, so how are we doing for health? We're fine. So let's just have a look at this list here, and we can check a few things off here. So we obviously did this. We talked to Gostoc. We went the way he said. Talked to him. Alright, so I guess we'll rest here. Fast travel back to the site of grace. I think that was the wrong grace. Yeah, whatever. A little bit more of a walk. And then we can turn this off again for a second. And then we get a shop. And if we get the shop, that's fantastic, because I want to get the buckler.
Oh, only it turns out perhaps.
Purchase, yes. I want this, thank you very much.
Fare thee well, I pray.
So I'm just going to equip that. Now we've got a parry build.
Oh, hello.
Purchase. So what else do we have on here? We're obviously going to want those silver pickle foulfoots if we want to farm something. But for now, we don't have anything we want to farm. So we're good. Let's have a look at that list again real quick. And what we'll do is we'll just take a bunch of items here. So we are going to obviously open up his shop, which we did. So we have two options. Climb down the ladder to the church rooftop. What's going on here? Proceed up the steps before and continue the path to grab the rampart. Okay, so this is actually a pretty big step. This is going to take us a few minutes. So we're going to get to deal with... oh, I guess we can just travel to the site of grace here. It's going to take us a while to get up there. We've got a few enemies to kill. We've got a trap from Gostoc to deal with, and a key. Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to have to deal with these guys. Let's bring him down here and test out this parry shield. Ow. You're first. There we go, that works. Is he gonna come? Ow. Let's heal. And then, what kind of weapon does he have? He has a sword. Backstab. Alright, so... and I want to get this guy too, because... And then I think you can get the claws here, right? Is that what those are? Yeah. We're not going to use them, but we've got them. And then we got to play it safe here because of the throwing items. There we go. One more. You guys throw me one more firebomb? Thank you. then we'll deal with this guy. And oh man, we're I don't know if I've ever picked up the Weathered Straight Sword before. What does it say about that thing? Simple to wield. So it, basically it's a piece of crap. That's okay. So, another firebomb. And then we've got this guy to deal with. And is there a... No, the trap isn't here. So we're going to go in with full health here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. So that was Gostoc locking us in here. So that we get our butts kicked by this knight. But we have the buckler, so we don't really need to worry about that. But we need it in here anyway so that we could open up part of the castle, because aside from this talisman, which reminds me, I got a new talisman slot. So we'll take that since we're critting people. And then I got the rusted key, so that'll get us out of here. So in order to speed this up, I don't remember where to go now because I'm crazy. We're going this way. I don't want this to take too long, so I'm not going to go through every area. We're just going to stick to the list as much as possible. But this routing is important to get to the site of grace that we need to. So we've got an ambush here. And then we got this guy. And then we might die here, because I tend to have a hard time with these halberd wielding dudes. But we'll see. He's going to do his storm BS. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see? There we go. The crits are nice, especially with that talisman. And that dude just unlocked me. So we have 2147 runes. So let's see how many runes we get when we pick this, our bloodstain up. And we're way back here. But that's okay. We're just going to run past a bunch of stuff here. 1. This might be a bad idea. Yeah, looks like we got away with it. For now. Gotta get up this ladder. There we go. We might run by that that other dude as well. We'll see. There we go. So what did I say? I said 2143, I believe. It's 2100 something. So I bet you we're below 2000. Okay, never mind. I wonder if having that dialogue with him means that he doesn't rob you anymore. Okay. So, is that... What did it say? It says that we were going to grab the Rampart Tower Grace, which is this guy here. So, I think then, so we've got two options. We can go through all the birds, or we can, we're going to go through the birds, I think. I don't know. See, this is a part I would like to do to get some votes from people, because the other option is to go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Whoop. Ooh, I almost missed that jump. Now, where is our guy? He's over here, I think, patrolling. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to split them up. There we go. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I need to heal. Oh! Gravity death. We're gonna end up down there too, but maybe in a slower way. I guess I should start using the actual magic build that I have here, hey? So let's do that. We have magic glint blades. Alright. Oh. There we go. There we go. A little bit of both. See if he sleeps. Hey? Oh, he does sleep. There he goes. He's also in a crit animation though, so that's not going to help him much. There we go. So, I assume here that the whole point of this was that we go talk to Rogier, right? Yeah, we're going to go talk to Rogier and exhaust his dialogue. He's over here. And we definitely want him, because he sells spells. So let's see what he's got.
The pleasure's mine. Rogier is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters. Not exactly a place I'd... I see. Here to... You can see it then, I take it. Well, I'm tarnished, but unlike you, I've seen me still. I won't forget. I'm privy to a few magical battles. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to.
Learn skills. So what do we got here? Oh, these are all Ashes of War. I've forgotten. That's all they are. Do I want to use any of these? Definitely want to use that one. Okay. So, let's come back here and turn this on. We'll have a look. So we did do that. And I think we elected to jump over the balcony to the rooftops. We exhausted his dialogue. The Grafted Scion on the floor. Go around to the right through the doorway. To your left, you'll see a corpse of a giant. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that giant. So let's go do that. Go this way. And the giant hanging upside down is a little ways in here. Right here. But we can't get there, I don't think. We need to get in here. So let's do that. We'll piss off the is this the wrong way? It is. This is in fact the wrong way. We need to go this way. Ow. This is not the correct door, but that's okay, because we get a somber 2 out of it. And there's a seal and a prayer book back here, but I think we're going to hold off on that for now because of the magic build. Here we are. Dogs. No, thank you. Ow. Oh, we're going to die again, for sure. These damn dogs. Cool. There we go. So, random loot. And some beast blood. Thin beast bones. Perfect. There's our chrysalids memento. And one thing I was meaning to do is take this off so that this actually makes sense with my avatar in the game. We're going to go back to our shortcut. This will take us to our site of grace. And as we head back up, what we can do is see what it says here, because we've got the chrysalids memento, the shortcut that we just did, and then we're going to go to Stormhill Shack. And I apologize, I have to check my phone because people are texting me. And then we said we were going to the site of grace here. Sorry about that. I am at work. I'm sitting in weather here. Can't even see anything out there, so we're not going to work anytime soon. So we're at Stormhill Shack. And then we're going to exhaust her dialogue yet again.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message that I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Roundtable hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
That should be it.
I think I'll head to
Right on. Alright, so now that we did that, we are going to... Yeah, we're going to go get the prophecy paint. So, in order to do that, we need to go to the Rampart Tower. I guess we should probably try and kill that Grafted Scion. So we'll go this way. And just in case this fight goes poorly, I will send this back up so we have a quick trip back to let's exhaust all of our FP. Ooh, that didn't go well. Let's do this. Ow. Oh, I didn't think that was going to happen. I was actually trying to use my sleep thing, which I failed to use. Come on. Oh, you do sleep, eh? jump attack. Nice. I need to check this to make sure I didn't leave it on. Okay, very good. Well, that's foreshadowing future boss. And then we got a bunch of enemies here, but we're going to try and keep it to a minimum. Which worked. Oh, didn't work. Hi. Yo. Well, I have a shortcut to get down here, thankfully. Which I should have used before. Now this is probably going to take a few parts because this level is just so physically huge, but also multi-leveled and stuff. It's really is an impressive game. There. We can sneak past most of this stuff. Get my runes back. And can I roll through here? Yeah. And here's our painting. I think I need to stand up to be able to examine it. There we go. And we'll just see what the last step is here. So we grab the painting, and then we'll grab the left side chamber grace. If I can sneak up on this guy, I can at least deal with the dog. Or he can deal with the dog. There we go. So let's take care of him over here. Okay, and then let's go back here a little further so we don't invite the birds to the party. And we'll heal again. There we go. This has to be enough there. Yeah, there we go. Get some upgrade mats on the way. I think we already had a Somber 2, so I don't think we can bring this weapon up anymore. And then whenever I come across a magic weapon, we'll probably switch to the next one until we get to what I want to use. So let's get this list back up, and we'll see where we're at. Lift side grace. So pull the lever, we'll get the cracked pots, and we'll get to secluded cell. So let's do that. And the cracked pots, they use FP under certain conditions. So maybe we'll use those as a mechanic in some fights as well. But the throwing items in this game are actually pretty cool, depending on which one you use. We're definitely going to use the sleep pots for the duo fight, the Godskin duo, because that is an annoying fight. I have never been here without them aggroing. This is crazy. That's interesting. This is Stormcaller, yeah, there we go. So we're creeping up on 30 minutes here. We are technically at the boss here, though I suspect we're not going to be fighting the boss at first here. So I think what we'll do is we're going to get ourselves ready for Godrick. Wow. What happens to him? Yeah, he actually goes right down, hey? So let's let's crit him. So we'll have these guys come here, and then we'll actually use... Oh wow, he fell asleep again. Ow. One. Alright. Holy crap, he's just gonna sit there until we're ready for him, hey? Alright. Yeah, he's asleep. So let's put him back to sleep. He's facing the wrong way here. Come on down. Am I going to get the crit this time? Looks like it. Oh, it really trivializes these... Mistime that roll. And didn't even roll that time. There we go. We needed to come this way for two reasons. Obviously, we need the golden seed over there, but we're not going to say no to smithing twos at the same time. St. Trina's lilies are for the sleep pots I mentioned earlier. We're obviously going to want those.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior.
Where's Nefeli?
Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godrick's lot. I am Nefeli Lou. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godrick's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godrick, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, as fellow tar down whatever road. Apologies, as fellow tar down what...
Smithing one. At this point, we don't really need those, hey? Okay, so that gets us to the point we wanted to get to today. So while she was talking there, obviously you probably saw me checking off some stuff off the list. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest here. We're going to call it a episode. In the next episode, we're going to fight Godrick the Grafted, and we'll play out the full cutscene, and we will summon Nefeli for this particular fight to try and keep her quest line as intact as possible. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.